Tonya kerete dotolo protomote. Yaya norotomoye taratomoto rotokorotomoteshe. Shiane aprotomoto tolo hitorotomotoye taratomoye taratane. Yaya no niya itemia terakorotomota. Blessings unto each of you. I am the ambassador of the GodStar, an ambassador to the High Council of the GodStar. We have, through discussion, decided that it was time to give unto you an update of what has been going on the other side. Many of you will have noticed there has been a change in the energy around this world. Many of you have begun noticing a change of energy around you personally. Many of you have the impression or the feel or the awareness of dragons around you. You do not have a personal dragon per se, but what has happened is there are what is known as dragon clans. These clans reside in different places that are sacred, that are controlled by those of the GodStar. They are guardians and protectors. And the clans were activated for this world recently. And so all of a sudden, many people have begun noticing them around. And if you notice a dragon with you, they are assisting you. They are assisting you in a multitude of different ways. My advice is do not interfere with them. They are protecting you. Recently, we have been able to prevent 6 different attacks from occurring. The latest one was yesterday. What in your terminology or your time frame, in the time frame where this one is, it was his yesterday evening. So you can equate that to wherever you are as far as what time of day that might have been for you. And certain things occurred to ensure safety of particular individuals. Some of you have experienced some things recently that has maybe taken you offline or taken you out of an environment that you are generally in. And it has been done so in the mindset to assist you and protect you in a way, in whatever way that is necessary to ensure your safety or your continued experience here. There have been those who were specifically trained to come to take particular individuals out that have been stopped. We have stopped different groups and ships from coming to interfere in what is happening here. We have had to change certain we have had to change certain protocols that have been authorized in order to ensure that each one of you, Starseed, that is incarnated on this planet is protected, so that each one of you, Starseed, on this planet can walk the path you are here to walk. Your protection and your well-being is at our foremost thought. It is at our foremost driving force that drives us, because we know that without you, this project falls apart, you see. Which is why there are so many beings who would come through and say how much they honor you and respect you and It is for that very reason. One thing that they do not tell you is that you are literally changing the very fabric of not only this world, but the work that you have done on this world will end up changing the very fabric of this universe. With that in mind, we also want to let you know that there are those worlds of light and darkness who are very much against what is happening here. There is this mentality of fear around change, around moving away from what has always been known. And yet at the same time, there are those worlds of darkness and those worlds of light who are truly embracing this change and want this change for their own evolution and for the evolution of their own world and their own people to experience something new. For you, many of you, you will change from one life to another. One lifetime might be a life of light, and one might be a life of darkness. One might be a slave, next to slaveholder, whatever. So you are going back and forth from lifetime to lifetime, experiencing everything here. The more you experience, the more you can actually assist a shift for the humanity of Earth. But in these worlds, they will go for eons of time in one direction or another. And so when they choose to make a shift, to make a change, it's a big deal. And there are those who have been granted special dispensation to participate on this world for the express purposes of assisting them to be able to move into alignment with a new reality, a new way of being, a new opportunity, if you will, to expand their own awareness and their own evolution. But there are those who don't want this. And the thing is that for many of these individuals and worlds that do not want this, once it happens and the effect goes through, they will then embrace it. It's that fear of the unknown, of change, of having to give up that which is comfortable for you to embrace something extraordinary. There has been some changes as well. There are a couple of different new individuals who are actively working with Miloth. Miloth of the High Council of the GodStar is in charge of the security of this project, which includes the security of all of you. Along with him now is both Scar and Marquois, who are now directly in charge of security for this world, as well as other avenues and other aspects. They have a great many teams under their command that are dedicated directly to assist this world and to assist each one of you. There are those representatives on Earth who are directly working with them. Who they are is inconsequential because they do not need to be known to the general populace, if you will. Before the transition from phase 1 of this project into phase 2, which you are in right now, there was a lot more freedom as far as what occurred here and as far as what happened here. It has been and does remain complete free will choice. But certain fail-safes were placed into the project to ensure that once the completion of phase 1 of Project Earth was achieved, that certain decisions could be made to benefit the entire project to benefit this planet, to benefit every starseed, and to benefit the humanity of Earth. This failsafe has been activated and is being utilized as we speak. Decisions are being made that enable the High Council of the GodStar to being able to provide even greater assistance to this world and to each one of you. I cannot reiterate enough or stress enough how important your journey on this planet is. I cannot stress enough how important each starseed on this planet is. We hear your words. We know. Some of you say, I do not feel this. I feel lost. I feel confused. I don't know which direction to go. And we would turn around and say to you, utilize your tools, your heart and guidance, your intuition, your discernment, and be patient. You could have gotten a reading 25 years ago that could have been very accurate. And the readings that you get today are accurate to a degree, and it depends upon the reading you get on how accurate it is. If you are simply looking for guidance for the future, all you are going to get is potentials. Things are changing on this world, in this grand cycle. It has been complete free will choice. This has been tried 3 other times in 3 other projects. Each time it has failed. This time it has succeeded. Therefore, where we are sitting and where we are standing in this very moment of time on this planet has not been seen before. Just as we are telling you that you must follow your heart and guidance and your discernment, we are doing the same. Source, Spirit, God, whatever word you wish to utilize and use, provides guidance to you as well as to us. We have less in our way of ascertaining that guidance than you do, because we do not reside in the density that you reside in here. But we strive in every moment of every day in service to you. You are the most important thing to this planet, to this project, and to this universe, because you must understand, you must get it into your heads. What you are doing here is going to end up changing this entire universe. Now you may say that that's too big to comprehend. That's too big to get my head around. But it's not. You are moving forward. Step by step. Stop judging yourself. Stop criticizing yourself. There was a new protocol activated last evening. I'm going to share with you what that new protocol is all about, and then I will take questions. The new protocol enables Miloth, Scar, Marqua, all their teams, as well as the other security teams within the Galactic Federation, as well as the clans, to seek out those who are planning or who are in transit to this world to interfere, to create damage, or to cause chaos in chaotic situations here. That began last evening. Number 2, a greater security presence will be around each starseed on this planet. They will not interfere with your free will choices. They will not interfere with your guides assisting you. They will simply ensure that the choices that you make for your life are carried out according to your desire and your choices. They are not here to interfere. They are only here to ensure completion of phase 2, moving into phase 3 on this world. There are some other smaller aspects to the new protocol that has been activated, but that is inconsequential for this world at this time. I will now take questions. If you have a question, please write it in. I warn you now, if it is a question that is inconsequential to the purposes of this interaction, I will either bypass or tell you, or I will not worry about it. I'm telling you now. So please write in your questions. Gretchen, you were upset yesterday all day, tears most of the day. There were a couple of dragons that were injured in a conflict that occurred last evening. They are well on their way to recovery and are doing fine now, though. Diana, very good. On the inner knowing speaks to the inner me, and that is correct. Any questions, please feel free to write them in. Helene, you had a panic attack yesterday, which hasn't happened for a long time. Are you under attack? You are not under attack. You are feeling the changes of energy that are happening around you. There is a very concerted effort with your guides in trying to get you to move beyond what you think is real and more into alignment with who you truly are. And on top of this, there were certain energies happening yesterday that contributed to it. When you feel this, please breathe, call on your guides to intervene and interject, and they will assist you in calming down from that experience. Laws, how long can you expect to be feeling lost for? It is up to each individual, Laws. It is not something that one can say for certain for every single person. For you to begin the process of moving beyond where you are in the moment, it comes down to choices that you need to make for your own life. Partially, yes, Samantha. Catherine, you found a friend under attack and was challenged fiercely to do something about it if you can. So you did. It was tiring and ugly. The new protocols is to assist with this. It will assist in those situations and in those cases. In yours, I would suggest you message this one later on, and I will leave him with a message for you that I would prefer is for you only and not in the public domain, shall we say. Donna, you have noticed a wider range of beings, ET, seeking contact with yourself and others. Is there a particular reason for this increase in activity? Yes, they do not want to be left behind. They do not want to be left out. They're wanting to demonstrate that they are assisting and that they are doing their bit. The only issue and problem with some of that is that they are not always very discerning on who they are seeking contact with. Shanette, you've been feeling very panicked and heightened recently. This is settled in the past few days, but now you're feeling frustrated and unfocused and unbalanced. You need to ground yourself and focus yourself back into the heart and anchor yourself there. That is the most important thing you need to do. Nadine, is the government, on the planetary government, aware of the intergalactic stuff happening? You mean Trump must to a point since he has created a space force. But are there many that are aware? There are many who are aware. They are not aware of us. They are not aware of what is happening at a deeper level. They are aware of those that they are interacting with who reside in the third and fourth dimensions. They are not aware of the Galactic Federation, nor are they aware of the High Council of the GodStar. They are aware of the Pleiadians because the Pleiadians have made contact in the past. Not all government officials are aware. With regards to Trump, as you have mentioned him, he has limited knowledge, but he does know more than most in the past has known. But even at that, some of these things are being altered and changed, as it were. Amy, with regards to your strange dreams, I cannot answer for you whether that is normal for you or not. Laws, some of each. Machko, the humanity of Earth, generally speaking, will not be affected by the new protocols whatsoever. The new protocols is in direct relation to ensuring that they have their opportunity to evolve and ascend. This is the whole point to a project like this in the beginning, to the nth degree. The difference is that there is an opportunity for an upgrade, shall we say, in humanology terms, an upgrade of frequency for the entire universe, not just allowing one planet to go through an evolutionary process. So there's more at stake here. Jack, you need to start making choices that are more conducive with who you truly are within your heart, not because you feel obligated from other people. I will close there. Thank you so very much for your time and your energy today. Thank you for participating in this event here. We will do everything in our power to ensure that we keep you informed, keep you aware of what is happening on this side of the veil, on our side of the veil, because it does directly impact each of you, Starseed. Do you understand that? What happens on our side of the veil affects you. We understand this. We know this. And although these messages would not be for all, for those that require these messages, it is time for these messages to be delivered. All of our love to you, our blessings to you. Opa yitaratamoto shunamaratomate. Yakaratamotorota la pratamoto yinakaratete. Shaya shonomaratai taratamate. Yamarata karatama Yala honorotomote shimaratamahitorotomoto. Yata yanaratomate. Yapa.